Mm. Oh, I know, I forgot. Sector scan. What we got here? What we got here? What did we have here? I'll give it a run. Okay. Mm, you don't need that for maintenance. Mm. Whoa, excuse me? Imagine the skin steer saying, yeah, yeah, imagine the skin steer saying, I'm here to talk about your car's extended warranty. Actually, no, that's scarier than the skin stealer. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. No, I'm not. Nope. Got no fuel. Maybe because, it ran out of Yes. Oh, and it had such good gas mileage. Yeah. Is that another timer you have for me? Come on now. This time. Ooh, and inhalers. Tubes and inhalers. Ugh, the black phone too. What is this trend of giving villains that had nothing supernatural going on supernatural abilities suddenly? What is this trend? You noticed it too, right? What is this like ongoing trend with sequels now like, having villains that had nothing supernatural suddenly just being supernatural? No explanation. I hate that. That makes no sense to me. You know, it's like they want to put together a sequel. They had writer's block and decide to just go that route. You know, an origin story with some of these characters would have, I think, would have played. I think it would have fared better than giving them supernatural abilities. Oh no, guys, we have our first Twitch bot. Hello, you stream pretty cool. That's why followed. I would love to be a fan of yours. So many grammatical errors in here. If you don't mind adding me on Discord, no, we don't add people on Discord here. And because this is, part of the stream, everyone can see this now. So also you lose rights to complaining about it. As one person would say, you invited yourself, which means you lose all um how do I usually put it? You basically lose the right to bitch about it by dumping it on stream like that. You're the It's like walking into somebody's place and expect nothing to happen to you. It's like you're the one that walked in here. But anyway, no, I'm not adding people. I shouldn't have to fire up a do nothing stream, so to speak, just for people to add me suddenly. I've always existed beforehand, and now you want to add? No, come on now. Do some fuel, huh? What took you so long? Taxes. That's what took you so long. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Yeah, let's not do it. Let's not do that. You think your clone's gonna show up in chat here? Did I just hear oof sound? We were talking about the other guy, but no, I wasn't talking about Psyche though. Yeah, I was talking about him, not Psyche. The hell are you on about? Cool. So now I'm like in this boat where it's like, oh god, so he has two ults now? Because he seemed like very confused who I was talking about. They're supposed to be using your second powers. What are you doing here? Don't you got supernatural abilities? Why aren't you using them? I mean, you are from uh that place, so I would assume that you would have something going on. Yes, that is quite the superpower. Close enough. He's like tiny in comparison. Holy shit! Hi, how you doing? Oh, there's people in Twitch chat. I'm surprised. Not really, if you couldn't tell from my voice. Hi, how are you? I'm good. That's good. Dead by Daylight Nemesis. Well, I think that says a lot. That one guy. And the browser lags heavily when I do that. So don't do that. I used to play Dead by Daylight, but you use the wrong but, by the way. And also you don't ever start a sentence with but. Um, not anymore. Game gone toxic. The game's always been toxic. I don't know what you're talking about. So I quit playing. So I quit playing. I hope you uninstalled it too, because like you can get back a lot of space by uninstalling the game. 'Cause it seems like every patch, you're basically re-downloading the damn game with every patch. It's not how patches work, so I don't know why they still do it that way. It's like casually looked into the camera there briefly. Say that to all the boys. I mean girls. Actually, you know what? Forget I even said it like that. I take it back. Actually, I can't take it back. This is a stream, what I'm talking about. Yep, that's just out there. Thanks. The job is very difficult. I don't know, that's disturbing. It's a freemium experience. Yeah, you can play it without doing that, but, like I said, on stream, it's a mediocre, clone game. I mean, I hardly comment on it because there's really not much to that after I said that. I mean, you could just tell by me playing they definitely looked at Fall Guys and say, "Yeah, how can we copy this and somehow make aspects of it worse?" I said it I said at least once, that movement is so slow. Like, you would think that you're not tilting the control stick up far enough, you know what I mean? But no, they just naturally are that slow, which is funny because that's slower than the beans you play as in Fall Guys. And I like Fall Guys. It's a shame that I don't have people to play with. And the guy that I had played it with it sucks at parkouring, so how are you this bad at parkouring, man? Ain't that difficult. Like like you kept trying to yeet yourself a platform, it's like, "Bro, you know you could just jump and then grab the ledge, right?" No, you you just, you just kept jumping for it and expecting different results. Left your ass in the dust. On the lower levels too. I mean, the user manual said you can either save your friends or save your own skin. No, that's the way to play it. Leave your friends in the dust. Huh? Huh. You want to see something cool? Don't try to eat history. It's very awful and sour. One possible solution. This mega evolution form makes him look like a giant dry bones. It's nothing funny. It's less size. Yeah, I've never beaten the game, but apparently you were never sent back to your own time. So we're just fucking stuck in the past, apparently. Asshole. No, man. Yeah. If I learned that I was sent back and there would be no coming back, I think I would be pissed too. You fucked me out of my own time to save your own ass, and you can't send me back. Hell yeah, I would be pissed. Fucking asshole. And again, from our playthrough with Baldur's Gate 3, calling a god an asshole isn't a good thing, huh? Until we push buttons and then fry their entire party. But yeah, we went for it. Killed everybody, but we went for it. I didn't think that I was just not think. I Oh God, I didn't think that I would quite literally take the dude's fucking hand, okay? I thought it was just figuratively, not fucking literally take the dude's hand, and now he's just dead in the void somewhere. I mean, it has a sell value of 5 gold, not it means fucking nothing, but, that that's just in my inventory. It's a good luck charm, you know? See this can I got here? It's very it feels like leather, but, figuratively and literally took the dude's hand. I thought it was just gonna play a dream sequence, like, I wouldn't actually take the dude's hand. That's what I literally thought when I selected that option. Right? My character's been hallucinating up to that point. I figured nothing nothing much would change if I selected that. So, he's dead now, so very hindering our early game progress by not having a fucking um uh what is he, a mage? Yeah, not having a wizard so far kinda fucking sucks. I mean, we definitely got some bruisers, but that's that can only hold so much. That can only get us so far when we're just going in with brute force. And bonkers. See, what is a psyche? Steam really put my account in this weird fucking state when it comes to this game. 'Cause it says I already own it, but if I go to install it, it just installs a text file. There's no there's no actual game in my library when I install that game. There's no actual game. It's just a installation folder with a single text file. Thank God I redeemed it on Epic for free, along with Into the Pit. I mean, I already have Into the Pit, but it was free, so whatever. Wait, we have to be careful when we say Into the Pit, well, the creator's map in particular has since fallen out of favor, thank fucking God. It's not even recommended to me anymore. I think at most I see it now these days is only 2K players, which is absolute fucking dog shit compared to what it's competing against. Hope was worth it being an absolute dick to the community. And I look at it, you barely make any fucking money from it now. Yeah, like, as someone that's part of the program, you do make money from it. So the fact that this dude's, experience dropped significantly, he's not making that much money off of it. At most, I would say probably only a couple $100, which pales in comparison to what the most popular map is to date, by the way, which is netting the person maybe a couple 100,000, maybe more. So, now what happens when you decide to be a dick to the, community that you built your success on? I mean, I won't see those kind of numbers, but that's not the fucking point. I just wanted to upload shit, and unfortunately, that's part of the fucking process is you have to give them legal documentation/information before you can upload anything, even if you don't make money off of it, they still want that information. So, I also think about reviving those older maps, making tweaks to, make sure they actually work and not have deprecated systems that are known to crash your game, which I still find funny, but that's a big no-no on the platform. So obviously it's not in rotation anymore. Huge no-no. I explained it before too. Like, not only did it move to it being deprecated, but it just no longer exists in the SDK. So it's looking for an object that doesn't exist, and because it doesn't know what to do, it just crashes the software. It only happens between loading sequences. So there was always that high chance, so to speak, because through testing, I've concluded that you are more likely to crash trying to play my experience than a lot of the other stuff I've seen. I just couldn't keep it listed when it's like known to like crash the software. You know what I mean? So, and for what is essentially just a sandbox experience, which is surprising because the physics game that we played, you would think that would be able to crash your hardware, you know? The only thing we're missing is that gravity gun that the game briefly had for like one season. We're missing that. That's all we're missing. I like being able to take like the fucking vending machine and just fling it at people. It was awesome. I still think it's awesome that they decided to give us the ability to add physics to things. Because up to that point, you had to do a really strange workaround to give things physics, and even then, it was all janky and shit. So, well, here we are. Who's here? Revving vehicles. We're saying People are saying that emote was removed. No, you have to like buy it again. No, it wasn't removed. He just moved a lot of the free stuff into the in-game store. That's all he did. It's not removed. It's just removed from your modulars or depot, whatever you want to call it. Should get louder. Come on now. You. Why does your video just seem to get louder? Hmm. Twitch is dead again. Then again, Twitch is always dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn you down because it just seems like your video just gets louder. I think half volume is fine. Holy shit, he could really tap the button that fast. Dude was done in like 5 seconds. Holy shit. No, surviving Mars. Community noted. Doesn't know how to survive on Mars. Hmm. Uh, been such a lackluster, barren night, huh? Yeah.